Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of No Jumper clips talking about, did King Von really put 100,000 on FBG Duck's head? But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all my day ones. You guys already know, nothing but love. But check this out. This video was sent to my Instagram at TheHaterWorld. So if you don't follow me, make sure you do so. But this was sent to me many times. It was sent to me in a post, an Instagram story. It was sent as a article from some kind of website. And let me tell you guys right now, for those that don't know, I don't be reacting to posts, stories, articles. I need an actual video. I can't just read a post. I've said this before. I'm not the news. I'm not here to update you guys on anything. I'm just here to react to a video. But when people send me a post, all I can really do is read the post. And that doesn't bring any kind of content to you guys, right? So I need an actual video to watch, listen, and be able to give you guys my reaction. So from here on out, anybody that sends me a post, I'm gonna just disregard that shit. But let's go ahead and watch this video. It's Almighty Suspect, Flaco, and Duno. Alright? So no more talking. Let me get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's get it.
It's like now catching up, right? So apparently, like, King Von put 50K on his head, and apparently the goons weren't killing him fast enough, so then he up it to 100,000. And them niggas, like when, like came and got him, man. But I feel like this right here, man, just solidifies, there was something wrong, severely wrong with like King Von, bro. Like,
check this out. Let's not forget that when FBG Doug got killed, Flaco and DJ Academics had solved the crime before the cops even got on the crime scene. They already knew who had did it, what kind of car it was, and why they did it before the cops even got there. Let's not forget that. But he said that King Von's got to be sick in the head for always thinking about murder. I don't think Flaco would understand, but when you're from a gang, or even when you're from the hood and you're living this gang life or this street life, you got enemies. And if you don't get them, they're going to get you. Especially if it's active. Listen. That's where the phrase do or die comes. That's where the phrase me or you. And there's a lot of them. Do or die is one of them. It's either going to be you or it's going to be me. And I like breathing. I ain't leaving. Right? So Flaco wouldn't understand because he's probably never been in those circumstances where he's had to kill somebody, or he's had somebody come to his house trying to kill him, or a situation of some sort, right? So I don't think he understands that I better kill the enemy before he comes and kills me tonight, right? But let's keep going.
this nigga was not a normal human being, bro. Because ain't nobody this obsessed with murder, bro. Being involved
or even product of his environment, bro.
A dozen plus murders though. Like he's been implicated in a dozen plus murders.
I don't know. I don't think you realize. 1,000 right now. I don't think you realize how many serial killers it is in the hood.
Yeah,
we literally just some real shit. Bro. I don't think you realize how many serial killers it is in the hood. Every hood got a.
Before all you motherfuckers start talking in the comments, he doesn't mean serial killers as like Ted Bundy. What's that other fucking guy that just came on that fucking Netflix special? The guy that fucking eats people. Fucking forgot his name. But you know who I'm talking about. He's not talking about people like that. You know, he's talking about homies that got kills underneath their belt. You know, 4 or 5 bodies. You know, when we hear the word serial killers, we automatically think of like Ted Bundy. We think of the Night Stalker. We think of that fucking guy, whatever his fucking name is. We think of all these white people that just go around picking up women, killing them, and throwing them in the river. That's what we think when we hear serial killers. But in all true reality, anything upwards of 3 bodies, I think is considered, you're considered a serial killer. And there's a lot of homies in the hood that take pride in getting bodies. Believe it or not. But let's keep going.
4 or 5 serial killers.
We
every
literally
single one.
Yeah, we literally.
I ain't saying it's good.
Okay,
but every single hood has some serial killers.
All right, but let's
some real shit.
Let's not say serial killer means like you're going for a certain
serial.
See, I told you, Duno probably was thinking the same shit. Serial killers sounds like you're out there committing crimes all day, every day, and that's not what it means. You just got 3 or 4 bodies underneath your belt. You become a serial killer, you know. But the serial killers that are glamorized are those that get caught with 10, 15, 20 murders. But let's keep going.
Serial
Multiple murders. More than 3. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm saying
every
is,
set got a nigga who got more than 3 bodies.
No,
that's a serial killer.
No. I know, but what I'm saying is, let's not make it seem like it's obviously.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying that it's bad or good. I'm just saying, but nigga, it's very common.
No, it's
so
very
to just
common.
say there was something completely wrong with him, I think it's a little out of context. He was just nigga. You don't gotta realize these niggas are products in their environment, and just like how a frat man takes his frat serious, these street niggas take their hood serious. It's the same shit. It's just different. So these frat niggas are very obsessive with their shit. You can see how they tried to murder Boosie for wearing a frat sweater. Of course, same shit. A nigga shoot you for wearing his hood shit, and you ain't from over there.
Yeah, right.
So it's the same shit, bro. It's just it's just gang shit.
Yeah, right. Yes, right. So like when I just hear like him like waking up at like 5 a.m. to go, I'm talking about like itching to go like catch a nigga sleeping on his block at 5 a.m. I said, nah, bro. Anybody who wakes up with murder and on his mind at 5 a.m., bro, that's somebody who's just wired.
No, when all your people's getting killed, it's hard.
Check it out. Waking up at 5 a.m, that's strategic. Okay, he knows that at 5 a.m. is nobody gonna be expecting you. Why do you think the cops come down and serve a search warrant at 4 a.m.? Why do you think they come and kick down the door at 5 a.m.? Because they know you're gonna be asleep, right? So by King Von waking up doing that is because he's already been thinking about that, for the fact that somebody probably did him dirty, right? Like, you gotta put yourself in his shoes, right? Somebody probably got one over on him. He's sitting there like, man, this motherfucker owes me. I'm gonna get him, right? What can I do? So you think about it. If I go hit him in broad daylight with all his homies there, he might slip through the cracks. I'm gonna go get him when he's least expecting it. You know, you gotta put yourself in the mind of a ghetto motherfucker, a grimy motherfucker, a motherfucker from the hood, a motherfucker that really ain't got shit to live for. And you gotta imagine, 5 a.m, it's like sitting outside in the bushes waiting for him to come and start up the car. Even though we know these motherfuckers ain't got no car, but they gonna come outside to smoke a joint or a cigarette, and that's when you catch them, right? When they least expect it. Like that saying, expect the unexpected, you know. But let's keep going.
To wake up with murder on your mind, bro. When all your friends is getting murdered, it's hard to not wait. It's easy to say that when you don't know nobody who died, Flacco.
Yo.
At 5 a.m.?
Hell yeah. You would too.
That's
because
like
you be up at 4 a.m.
bro.
trying to end niggas' career on the internet, and then that nigga ain't did nothing to you.
You were up this morning.
You be up till 4 a.m. trying to end niggas' career. So nigga, if a nigga killed your mans, you would be up at 5 thinking about murder. Let's not do that.
Hell nah, man. Listen, I'll be up.
No, but that's like
Nigga be up at 4:30 in Discords and shit. Talking about he wasn't dead.
Yeah, 5 a.m. is super tweaker hours. 5 a.m. is like. No, I know. I grew up in the hood. So what I'm saying is, I know
for the murder, yo.
I know a gang of people have suspects say you. But it's a little different when you have a spawner like this, where it's kind of like he obviously was embracing his own lifestyle. But bro, you know how many people there's out, bro. If you think about it, bro, a lot of these people that get on some fucking nut shit and drugs and shit like that comes from the shit that they probably can't ever get over with if what they see at night, bro. I met some older fool, like older.
Hold on. Duno right here is catching a side effect of the Flaco. You know, he's stuttering like a motherfucker. But let me get to the 50K on the head and the 100K on FBG Duck's head. A lot of people look at this like, King Von's paid. He's rich. Why in the fuck would he still be in the streets? Why in the fuck would he still be worried about other people, this, and that, if he's got all this money? I don't know if anybody watching is too young But to all my old heads, you guys remember C Murder from No Limit. You guys remember that fool probably still is a millionaire because of his brother, right? But at the prime, was it the prime? Yeah, the prime of his career, right? That fool still had a house in the hood, in the Calio projects, paying what, $50 a month, if he probably didn't own the shit, for rent, in the middle, dead smack in the hood, when this fool was a millionaire, right? Why? Because he still wanted to live that gang life. It's still in you. You can't get it out of you, right? So going back to King Von, right? He's rich, right? He comes across all this money, and the first thing he probably did was buy guns. Buy guns and buy drugs. You know why? Because you don't know if you're going to be in this rap game in the next 6 months, right? So you go out and you blow all your money on gold chains and cars and all this, and in the next 6 months you don't have a record deal no more, and then you're fucked. You're stuck. So why not buy guns to take care of the hood and buy drugs to keep making money? Right? This is how they think. This is exactly how they think. Let's buy the hood. Because they're still in the hood mentality. They haven't touched enough money yet. They haven't seen anything outside of their block. They haven't traveled. They haven't done a certain amount of things to understand that there is more than just the hood, right? So I don't blame King Von for doing what he did. You know, buying the whole hood chains and putting $100K on this number one enemy. It's like, let's get rid of this motherfucker and let's slang some dope. Fuck it. You know, I guarantee you, if King Von was still alive today, he probably wouldn't be in that same mentality no more. He'd probably be, you know, a good businessman right now. Probably own some realty somewhere, you know, and be making some bread, you know. But you can't blame him for getting a gang of money and expecting him to switch like this. It's not going to happen, you know. That's why a lot of these rappers get caught slinging dope, you know, because that's just what they know. But let's keep going. Let's see what the fuck Duno got to say.
Like like a whole different generation, and he told me like, share this shit sticks with you forever, and only really the strong survive. When the strong do survive, they kind of always gotta get away type shit. What I mean, King Von just happened to get away in a different way where they took his life. You know what I mean? But in reality, bro was living with that shit his whole fucking life.
I ain't gonna lie. I was just finna say that if King Von didn't pass away, and rest in peace to that man, if King Von didn't pass away when he did, I guarantee you he would have went to jail real soon. Yeah. Real soon. Nigga, he would have been in that Rico shit with Mo-Wop in them. Yeah. You feel me? Mo-Wop and all them niggas, for sure.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
But nah, every hood got some serial killers in it, bro.
And then I did see the tweet he put out when FBGD died, and he was just being like hella sarcastic in it. Oh, yo. I was like, oh, this was fucking wild, dog.
That's
Can you pull up that
culture.
tweet?
Have you?
Yeah,
bro,
but
I don't know.
you
younger than me. No. I was around for.
That tweet was probably just to throw off the cops. It was a tweet saying that him and Duck were gonna do some moves together to better the community. It was either a troll by saying I got you, right? Or it was either to throw off the cops. I don't think it works to throw off the cops. I think the cops are smarter than that. I think it was more of a troll move in a way where he doesn't come off as cocky, right? But rest in peace to both of them. Both of them are some soldier-ass motherfuckers, down-ass motherfuckers that both lost their lives to gangs, right? You can't feel bad for them. You can't cry for them. All you can tell these soldiers is rest in peace, right? But other than that, I'm going to kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. I don't think it's nothing out of the ordinary for King Von to put up money on his enemy's head. I just look at it this way. You know, he would have done the murder himself. But because he got a little bit of bread now, let me act like a boss. Let me put this money up and see which one of the homies wants to get it. You know? Simple and plain. And then we celebrate like we should. It's a win for O-Block. Shit, why not? You know? But like I said, I believe that if he would have still been alive, he would have been doing bigger and better moves, you know. And FBG Duck was barely on his way up. He never got to reach the success that King Von did. But that's the way it be, you know. That's the way it be. So once again, I'm gonna kill this video where lay and call it a day. Shout out to Almighty Suspect, Duno, and Flaco. Other than that, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and we out.